This is Pulse of PNG, bringing you real stories that matter. In this video, we break down one of the biggest shakeups in PNG's fight against corruption. The country's top corruption watchdog, ICAC, Independent Commission Against Corruption, is now in a state of complete disorder. Just under 2 years since it was launched to clean up the country, it has now turned into a legal battlefield. In June 2025, all 3 expatriate leaders of ICAC were suspended. Australian Commissioner Andrew Forbes, along with his 2 deputies, Daniel Balch and Graham Gill from New Zealand, have been removed by the PNG government after months of explosive internal drama. The crisis began when Balch and Gill accused Forbes of secretly changing the ICAC law to give himself more power. Forbes hit back, accusing his own deputies of corruption involving travel and accommodation funds. The situation got so bad that arrest warrants were issued, then blocked by court orders. Eventually, Balch and Gill fled the country, saying they feared for their safety. With all 3 foreign commissioners now gone, ICAC has come to a standstill. Over 230 major corruption investigations are now on hold, and the hope many Papua New Guineans had in this agency is hanging by a thread. To save the situation, Prime Minister James Marape appointed 3 respected Papua New Guineans to take over: Thomas Elu, Justice Elenas Batari, and retired Judge Don Sawang. The Prime Minister says this new local leadership will restructure and revive ICAC, but many remain doubtful. The stakes are high. If ICAC fails, PNG could be grey-listed by the International Financial Action Task Force, FATF. That means more scrutiny on our banks, slowdown in international payments, and a bad image for investors and donors. PNG's global reputation and economy could take a major hit. Since its launch in 2023, ICAC has only made 1 arrest and 0 prosecutions. That's not just a setback, it's a crisis. With over 5 billion kina lost to corruption every year, the people of PNG cannot afford another failed institution. Now, with new leadership, all eyes are on ICAC. Will it clean house, reopen investigations, and hold the corrupt accountable? Or will this be another empty promise? You've been watching Pulse of PNG, where the people's voice is loud and clear. Hit subscribe for more bold updates on PNG's biggest issues. Leave a comment. Do you still trust ICAC to fight corruption?